Peace, peace, peace. You now tune in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Peace, peace. This is m.reck TV, and you now tuned in to Spooky Hours. Salute, salute, salute to the wreck mob. Peace, peace. Oh man, first and foremost, I gotta say rest in peace to Magoo. Passed away at 50 years old. He's out of that Timberland and Missy camp. Him, him and Timberland had some projects, some albums. So rest in peace. We're gonna get into that. Y'all could call me up 310-598-2974. And this is Spooky Hours. I'm gonna take some calls on Magoo, as well as, let's get into the Spooky Hours. That's definitely a spooky situation. I don't know exactly what's all the details, but I got a news story that I'm gonna read and we're gonna go into. Salute to the Wreck Mob. Y'all know the m.reck room etiquette. Pound that like button. Call me up 310-598-2974. The lines is open. Hold on, let me go right to it. Salute to my brother Rip. I was getting a power nap on, and I saw the text when I got up. So we got here Magoo in the picture with the late great Aaliyah. So it says rapper Magoo, Timberland's partner, passed at 50, leaving a lasting hip hop legacy. Originating in Virginia, the collaboration redefined hip hop boundaries. Magoo's catchphrases and contributions endure alongside top artists. Um, okay, so it says rapper Magoo, also known as Melvin Barcliff, the renowned collaborator with artists like Timberland, Missy, and Aaliyah, has died. The artist from Norfolk, Virginia, left an incredible mark on the music industry, his influence resonating far beyond his years. The news of his demise was confirmed through a heartfelt Instagram post by Digital Black from the Player Group. As of now, no official information about the cause of his death has been disclosed. All right. Um, it's saying Say Cheese, a Twitter handle that covers entertainment news, also confirmed the death. So, yeah, unfortunate, sad news. Rest in peace to Magoo. Yeah, exactly. I was just about to say that Magoo had a tone similar to Q-Tip. I was just about to say that, homie. Yeah. It's a spooky situation. I don't know much. It's it don't give you much details, you know what I mean? But on that note, call me up 310. It's a little spooky and mysterious, but at the same time, we don't know what exactly happened. So we just gonna say rest in peace. And if you wanna call up and give your condolences or your thoughts, hit me at 310-598-2974. Peace. Peace.
Man, well,
Peace.
I got a spooky story. It happened probably like 2 days ago.
Yeah, hold on, fam. You gotta state it. Hold on. You gotta hold on. Let's do this. Peace. You
Uh,
now tuned in to
is it
m.reck
cool?
TV. State your name, where you call it
You
from.
cool?
Keep
Yeah,
it
okay.
clean. Keep it
I was at my
short.
brother's,
Let's get
and
spooky.
he has a cat and a dog, and they got a brand new cat recently. Well, I'm sitting there, and this is about 1 o'clock in the morning. My brother went to bed, and there's this half full can right beside me on the table. Well, I think this brand new cat of theirs hops up and was trying to get my attention. And I heard some stuff tip over, and I looked, and this can, when cans are about halfway full, you can tip them over a little bit and they'll stay. And it was like that. And I asked my brother about it the next day, and he's like, yeah, man, there's a poltergeist or something in my house. And this is in the middle of Tulsa, like, um, right beside, this giant college they got there. There's this big old golden building. Um, but anyway, man, he was like, I'll show you. And he's like, this light wasn't on in this room. He opens up this door, and he's all like, there's a light on in this room, and it wasn't on last night. Nobody goes in this room because I put stuff on the floor for bugs, and it's a pole light that shouldn't even be on. And well, that's my story.
All right. I appreciate
All
you
right.
calling.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. I was a little lost there, but he told his spooky story. Call us up 310-598-2974 if you got a spooky story or you want to speak on this Magoo situation. Let me set the tone and get this image, this spooky image on the screen, as well as, we got to pay homage to Magoo. But yeah, this is spooky hours. I don't know if the alerts went out. I don't know what the hell is going on. But pound that like button, run the lights up. Nevertheless, let me see. Peace.
Peace, Rick Mob. What's going on? This Ebony from Detroit.
Ebony, what's happening? Wreck Mob all day. Salute.
Salute.
Talk to me.
So I just heard the sad news about Magoo, and from what I remember when I was coming up, he definitely was in my era coming up with Missy, Timberland, Genuine, even Aaliyah. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, OMG. I just couldn't believe it. But Magoo, he was real smooth.
Yeah.
Q-tip all day. That's kind of like who he put me in the mind of, his vibe, style, everything.
Facts.
But it's just very sad that a lot of the legendary rappers is leaving so early because 50 is extremely real young. And that's just sad.
Correct. That's
so definitely
sad.
Condolences to the family. Yes.
Yes, condolences to his family and Timberland, Missy, and that whole camp.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Ev, what's going on? I know you got a story or something or two.
I do. I got a story.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Shouts to King Duke. Right. Shouts to King Duke TV sponsoring this live and on the super chat. Appreciate you. And also shouts to my sponsor, blkprime.com. That's where you could watch. That's where you could watch the Suge Knight TV series. All right, coming this fall only on blkprime.com. Bookmark the website. All right. So Ab, let's go into your story.
All right. So over the weekend, I had my little cousins chilling with me. Took them out. We had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
We just pretty much enjoyed the weather and everything. So anyway, so we come back home, and you know how kids like to play 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
So it turned into my two little cousins playing until I guess one cousin, he went to sleep, and his sister, she thought that he was playing, but he went to sleep. And he kind of was like in and out. He fell off the bed. And I'm like, what's going on with him? So he fell off the bed, and eventually he woke up and got back in the bed. And anyways, next thing I know, he did it again. Fell out the bed, and he was climbing to the door. Like, literally, like, on the floor, climbing to the door, saying, help, help, help. So I'm taking it that he's sleeping or sleepwalking or something like that. So anyways, after that happened, next thing I know, he just set up out the blue, and he was just looking just like real funny, like possessed, if you will. And so I'm like, what's going on? And so he kept on saying that it was somebody in the hallway, pointing to the hallway. And I'm like, what? So at this point, I picks up my radio because I'm playing my gospel at this point because I really don't have time for that. So that's what I was doing. I was playing like, peaceful music or whatever to pretty much like to soothe the moment. And when that happened, I guess my little cousin, he came out of whatever he was in, and he said this morning when I told him about it, he said he didn't remember it. And I'm like, huh? Like, what was that? Like, that was crazy.
Wow. That's
Yes.
That's spooky. Spooky. Wow. That's crazy. Wow. Ab, I appreciate you always coming through with a good spooky story. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
And yeah, and thank you for calling up to give your condolences to Magoo and everything. And I'm gonna see you in the chat.
All right, see you in the chat.
All right, peace.
All right, peace.
Call me up 310-598-2974 with your spooky story, or if you wanna give condolences to Magoo, or if you wanna mention some of Timberland and Magoo hits, you could do that. Let's get it. Let me see what y'all talking about in the chat room. I already covered the story early in this live, but I want to just say rest in peace to Magoo again. Shouts to see Big Fine in the building. Big Fine, call me up. I know you got a story. Let's get to it. m.reck, I see you. Candace G, I see you. Keita T, I see you. Peace.
What's up, m.reck?
What's going on, Jose?
Nothing much, man. I got a spooky one for you tonight.
Authentic?
It's authentic, too.
Okay, let's get to it.
All right, my people, they live down in Mississippi, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so they told me that it's these police down there, it's like 6 police, and they call themselves the Goon Squad. And what they do is they down there just busting in people's houses. And he told me that they bust in one of his friends' houses. This is what they do. He say, but they bust in the house, and it was like his boy and one of his partners in the house. They beat the guys up, handcuffed them, poured all types of like water and milk and stuff on them. Then they took baby oil and squirted them down with baby oil.
Come on now. You.
Listen, man, it's a true story. You can look it up. Listen. They raped the dudes with dildos.
All right, come on, man. Why? That's that story.
Listen,
come on, man.
look it up in Mississippi. If anybody in the chat, look up 6 police officers called the Goon Squad who broke in some black people houses, beat them down, cuffed them up, squirted all types of stuff on them,
Pause.
took out dildos and raped them.
Super pause. Come on, man. That's spooky.
Spooky!
On a whole nother note. All right, Jose, man. Listen, I'm a holler back. All right?
Hey, see if the chat room say, yeah, they just looked it up. It's the Goon Squad in Mississippi. Kicking in people's doors with no search warrants or nothing, handcuffing you, stripping you butt naked, and putting baby oil.
Now, why you decided to call up with that story? Well, how long ago this happened?
Because it's a true story. Mm-hmm. I hope somebody in the chat said, yeah, it's true. I'm looking at it.
I see a few people saying that, but why did you call up with this story? Like, this is a little, got
it's
a
spooky
different
to me because
it's spooky on a different note.
Spooky. Listen, it's real spooky if the police.
All right, look, I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna call you right back. Peace.
M.reck.
Tatum, what's happening with you?
Hey, I just heard Jose. You know what? I don't know exact, but he's halfway telling the truth. There, I don't know if it's in Mississippi, like he said, or one of the other southern states. But they have charged these police. They had 3 brothers explaining similar situation like that.
Wow.
They falsely arrest brothers, and then they sexually assault them. And it's a big lawsuit going on. And they wasn't the only ones that these policemen have been doing this to.
Wow. Crazy.
Yeah. So I
appreciate
can't say that is true.
Now
he might now you know how Zesty is. He might be adding something on to it. But
you know how Zesty is.
Yeah, but if he is, it's because he taken it from a true story, and it's an ongoing investigation.
Yeah, nah, I got you. I appreciate you confirming that, and I got some more callers. So Tatum, I'm gonna hit you right back. And
okay, I'm gonna be in the tub.
All right,
got it.
No problem.
Bye.
All right, peace. Shouts to Deacon Weezo on the super chat sponsoring this live. He said it's a true story. I'm about to call Deacon Weezo back, but let me call this other caller back that called me from a 385 number. Caller, I'm calling you back from a 646-397 number. 385-238. I'm calling you right now. All right, let's get it. Yeah, that's a freaky type of story. That ain't really spooky on this type of time. That's a different type of spooky. Peace.
Who this, Reck?
Yes, sir. You live on the m.reck TV show. What's happening? Who this?
This is Murray, man, the truck driver.
Oh, Murray, what's happening with you, man? What's going
on? Long time, man. That's grinding,
sir.
Man. But yeah, man, what Jose was saying was true, man.
Oh, wow.
Yo, them boys down there doing them people foul, man. Yo,
Damn.
Mississippi is garbage, man. And they treat our people like, I worked out of there for years running chicken from Jackson to Cali. And my homeboys from Louisiana used to tell me, after midnight, don't even drive on the highway.
Wow.
Because in certain roads, because they'll pull you over and do all kind of nonsense to you. I used to laugh at them, but it's true, man. But anyway, I got a spooky story for you.
All right, let's get into it real quick. You in your truck?
Yeah, I'm in my truck.
Right. Can you blow them air horns?
Oh, for sure. 1 second here.
All right. Salute to all my truck drivers. Shouts to the homie Murray.
Yes, sir.
So let's get to it, good brother. Hold on 1 second. Let me read out these super chats. Shouts to Vegas Brown, always holding me down on the super chats, sponsoring this live. Vegas Brown says, Zesty, sick, true or false. And then we got my man always holding me down, Thunder Productions. All right, sponsoring this live. Said that Mississippi story is more spooky than any ghost. Crazy. Spooky.
Facts.
All right, let's get to it, Murray. Appreciate you, Thunder.
All right, man. Yo, I was in well, I can't remember, but I was in one of them desert states. I can't remember if it was Nebraska or what, but I was driving through trying to get up to like Utah, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I got tired, man. And I was like, yo, let me take a quick nap. And I found this truck stop. It was out in the middle of the desert. So I pulled over in there, but all the trucks was facing out, and I pulled my truck in. So I was facing the desert, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was only going to take like a 2-hour nap. And I went to lay down, and I was in between wake and sleep state. I don't know if you know about that.
Mm-hmm.
But, bro, while I was sleeping, my spirit felt something come in my truck. And through my eyes was open. Like I opened my spirit eyes, and I could see my truck and everything inside my truck. And there was 2 eyes staring at me.
That's crazy.
I couldn't see a body. I couldn't see a body, but the eyes were.
Hold that thought, Murray. Hold that thought. Spooky. Keep going.
All right. There was 2 eyes staring at me. I couldn't see a body. It was, like when the Predator movie, when the eyes blink, but you can't see the body.
Correct.
It was just like that. And it acknowledged that my spiritual body saw it. And it looked and came in closer. And then it backed up like, whoa, he's awake. He could see me, but I wasn't awake. And then it dipped to the side of my truck and came back in and made a second check to see if I was really seeing it. Wow. And I could see it. And then it went through my truck wall and came in front of my passenger side and was looking through my mirror. And I jumped up and like, yeah, I could see you out of my spirit. And he dipped, yo. I never had that happen to me ever in life.
That's crazy.
Yeah, seriously. It dipped, bro. Spooky as whoa. But the spirit, when you're in your spiritual form, when you die, you don't die, bro. I'm convinced, man, because I was between sleep and awake, and I saw that. You feel me? Yeah, man, that was spooky, bro. That was it. It dipped, and that was it.
Wow, that's crazy, bro. Man, great story too, by the way, Murray.
Facts.
Appreciate you,
always
man.
Much respect, though, Reck. I'm always listening, man. So God bless the Reck squad, and y'all stay safe out there, man.
You already know. Salute to the Reck mob, and Murray.
Salute, Reck.
Make sure
Keep
you tap
up the good
in.
Job, brother.
No doubt. Make sure you tap into the Spooky Hours TV.tv. We got the new episode dropping any day. All right, episode 4.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir. God bless.
Salute. God bless. Reck mob. Make sure y'all, if you're new to the channel, new to the show, go to Spooky Hours TV.tv for the Spooky Hours TV series. We got the Spooky Hours live show is what I'm doing now with the live callers. Now the TV show is a official TV show. All right. That consists of some of these live callers stories, and we did reenactments to them. All right. So on that note, check it out. Cinematic and everything. So go to SpookyHoursTV.tv and you can watch all the m.reck exclusive content on patreon.com/mrecktv. So for those just now tapping into the room, I want to say rest in peace to Magoo. Passed away at 50 years old. It's not much details. All right, let me read the story again for people just now coming in the room real quick. Hold on. I'm go into the story real quick. So I got it here on the screen. Rapper Magoo, Timberland's partner, passed at 50, leaving a lasting hip-hop legacy. Originating in Virginia, the collaboration redefined hip-hop boundaries. Magoo, catchphrases, and contributions endure alongside top artists. And it says the news of his demise was confirmed through a heartfelt Instagram post by Digital Black from the Player Group. As of now, no official information about the cause of his death has been disclosed. All right. So for people that's now just tapping into the room, I'm seeing a lot of people like, wow, Magoo passed away. Yes. I wanted to bring them up to speed. Oh, shouts to the homie SpaceX sponsoring his live. Hold on, let me get this back on the screen. The homie SpaceX with the dub, showing love with a dub. Said, I'm a binge watch. He said, I'm binge watching all your episodes. Appreciate that, man. He's gonna binge watch all the Spooky Hours episodes on SpookyHoursTV.tv. Please do. Make sure y'all do that. Y'all know how I do with the content. If you don't, you can get it two ways. You got SpookyHoursTV.tv, where you just go and watch the Spooky Hours series, or you can go to the patreon.com/mrecktv. Peace. Peace.
Salute,
Peace. You now
m.reck.
tuned in.
Jetty from Jersey. How you doing?
What's going on? You said, what's your name, good brother?
Jetty.
Jetty from Jersey. What's going on, good brother?
All is well, man.
All right.
I'm just checking in. I don't have no story, but
Okay.
I've been watching since the first Spooky Hours.
That's crazy.
And I want to shout out everybody who's been watching since the pandemic.
Yes. Salute, King. Salute. That's crazy,
no doubt,
man.
No doubt. Yo, I got a spooky story for you right now. Actually, you want to know something crazy? You gonna call a cat, but I'm walking down the street.
It's all good. Let's get to it.
I just looked up and I just seen something shooting across the sky like a light that just disappeared.
Wow.
I ain't never seen it like that at all right now.
That's crazy, bro. Spooky!
No doubt.
I appreciate you tapping in, bro.
Be blessed, everybody.
All right. Peace. Peace. Peace.
What's good with
Peace.
you, man?
You now tuned in to m.reck TV. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get spooky.
Hello?
Yeah, state your name, where you calling from, and keep it clean, and let's get spooky.
I got you. This Mike from Indianapolis. You know what I mean? Long story short, you probably got some people in your room that could help me determine what this was. But one night, I'm laying in the bed, right? I'm actually listening to Spooky Hours one night. I'm laying in the bed listening to Spooky Hours. I'm half asleep. I'm dozing half off. I'm dozing half off, and I'm asleep. I hear my door open. My door is locked, you know. At nighttime, you know, we gonna lock our doors and everything. I hear a door open, but I ain't thinking nothing of it because I know I locked it. I can't move because I want to say, was it sleep paralysis or whatever the case may be? I'm going through that. So as I'm going through that, I see a dark shadow, it ain't no, like, how can I explain it? I had lights on and everything. It was like a blurry, dark, I want to say not cloud, but a dark silhouette came in my room. And as it's coming in my room, at the same time, I'm going through sleep paralysis. It looks at me, and then it points at me. When it points at me, I don't know if I was going through a seizure or anything, but the side of my face was stuck. It was stuck, like, to the point of, like, shock. And as this dark figure pointed to me, I have I'm on a third story. And this dark figure pointed to me and went through my room. Like I say, I'm on the third story. I have no balcony on my room. It walks through my window and it vanishes. So that's
spooky!
My yeah, I mean, Spooky Hours. I know you got a few people over here that you know,
it's all good. I appreciate you calling, man. Good story.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, Jetty, right?
Appreciate you, man.
All right, peace. Salute to the Wreck Mob. Salute to everybody supporting the super chat. Also support the Cash App, patreon.com. If you want to watch all the content, all the movies, TV series, and all the information, you can get everything at the patreon.com/mrecktv. All right. So I'm gonna call Deacon Weezo back. Deacon Weezo, pick up your line. Let's get it. All right. Because Deacon Weezo did call me probably like 10 minutes ago. Like 15. Gina Rose in the building. Salute. Deacon probably went to sleep that fast.
Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yes. Brother M.reck, the big deacon. Oh, yes, sir. The big deacon. Oh, yes. How you doing, brother, on this good old Sunday going into Monday now?
I'm
yes,
good.
Sir.
I'm good. I'm blessed, good brother. Talk to me, Deacon Weezo. How you feeling?
Oh, brother, the deacon got an old good spooky one for you. And can you believe, though, brother, the deacon finally agreed with old out of place hairline brother Jose. I mean, yes, sir, brother. Yes, sir. He was telling the truth, man. But I'm gonna look the deacon a little suspicious. Well, what the big zesty mean for him, though? Yeah, but this. Oh man, I got a little nervous when that. I didn't know what that. The deacon don't know what that means, But brother, I guess we'll just, like you said, brother, we just leave that alone then. But boy, the deacon got a good one, brother. And let's go and get the music ready, cause M.reck, brother, I had a tag team ran on me at one of the mothers' houses.
Oh wow!
Oh yes, the deacon.
A tag team.
Brother, the deacon. Oh, let me tell you, the deacon had the mother bent over. I got to be careful how I operate and use my utensils. So the deacon, he caught a Charlie horse in that left ass cheek, but he still was able to just. Oh yes, sir. Oh, brother, the deacon thought he had a COVID shot back there. The way that left one, it got real tough. That booty cheek was crying like Charleston White after he hung out with that Alon Ross dude. God dang it! Oh God, me brother. Oh man, it was Lord have mercy, brother. And that's a whole nother story too, brother. With the crying and Charleston White, I don't know what's going on, but brother. The deacon was doing his thing, brother. He was proud. He took his own package, brother. The mother was wheezing, the deacon wheezing. But brother, let me get nice and get spooky. Her dog came in, brother, and the deacon felt a little something on his backside, but he didn't know what it was. Yes, sir. Brother, the little old dog, brother, was back there with the tongue out, brother, licking the deacon by his thigh and stuff, brother.
Oh,
but the
man,
deacon ain't.
Pause. What's going on, deacon? This sounded crazy. What's going on?
Brother, thank God the dog was a good dog, brother. But brother,
still in all, that's some freaky shit going on here, man. What's going on?
Yes, sir. Well, brother, the dog had to reach on up, and the deacon was itching back there. But brother, when that little old the sausage dog with the licking, the deacon kind of liked it a little bit. I said, well,
man, pause, deacon. What's going on, deacon? You and Jose, y'all got the show going. You're setting the show off kind of wild tonight, man. What's going on?
Yes, well, M.reck just scared the old deacon, brother. But that, the woman the deacon had to ease up and pull his tight Thristo Goodwill suit on and got the hell on out of there, brother. But brother, yes, I just had to tell somebody, brother, because it caught me off guard, brother.
Man.
Yes, sir, brother. But man, I'm telling you, M.reck, it's a lot of weird stuff going on. They dropping mosquitoes on Negroes. Oh, yes, sir. And you black folks, if you hang with your white friends, just make sure you go with a crowd now. Because, brother, they'll have you doing some stuff, man. You'll come home crying like Charleston. Not all of them, but, brother, and say no to everything. We got to start getting back to our normal tradition, too, M.reck, because a lot of this freaky. Yes, sir.
Yo, Deacon,
I'm telling you,
you got people in the chat room like Big Fun saying the dog tossing your salad. That's going on. That's what's going on. Pause.
Well, it licked that old big thigh back there. Sometimes when that big thigh itch a little bit, I couldn't scratch it. And the deacon was, you know, he was in a utensil moving, and you didn't know how much he was PG. But yes, sir, brother. But boy, little sausage helped me out, though. God dang it, yes, sir. And then the dog bristled on the thigh. I said, oh yeah.
Wow. Crazy.
Yes, I'm telling you.
All right, Deacon, man. I appreciate you tapping in, good brother.
Well, you know what, m.reck, before you leave now, the deacon got to go on with his prayer. Oh, dear God, thank you for m.reck to show God. God, we got to keep doing our thing. God, shout out to all the women. Shout out to Brother Jose. He told the truth, God. And oh, God, that the deacon got to let the ladies know, God, he growl, he moan, and he wheeze. But God, he's aiming to please. And with that being said, y'all share, hit the like button, and make sure you wear a clean, crispy cap like m.reck. And R.I.P. Magoo, God dang it. Man, we ain't seen you since 98 when you came out with the Night Rider, that song. But that's all right, God damn it. And we love you. And hey, man, and m.reck the deacon out.
Right. Peace. Yo, man. Shouts to Deacon Weasel. But him and Jose, y'all trying to turn spooky hours into zesty hours. We're not doing that. But you know, salute to them. I don't know what type of vibes y'all on tonight, but peace to the earth. The earth is in the room. The earth Amina. They trying to turn my show into zesty hours. I got love for y'all, but we not doing that. We gonna keep this thing on the spooky hours vibe. This nigga started talking about the dog tossing the salad and all that. Oh man. Shouts to Big Fine. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Shouts to Empress Judah. Shouts to Miss Diligent, Keita T, Miss J, all my ladies in the building. Shouts to Keisha. Man, the ladies be repping so hard, man. I'm gonna tell you, man, the ladies be checking in so hard. I appreciate the homies. Trap the Dawn in the building. Vegas Brown in the building. The homies and the ladies, but the ladies, man. Salute, salute. Free Rain, I see you. Gina Rose. All hell. Where you been at, all hell? Yeah, there's a lot of zesty activity going on with these guys. Pound that like button. If you're new to the show, this is Spooky Hours where people call up with their spooky experiences or supernatural experiences and they share it with the show and the world. All right. And I'm m.reck, your host. So if you're new to the show, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. You know what I mean? You already know. Facts. Shouts to the earth. Appreciate you. Love is love. Shouts to all my ladies in the building. I appreciate all y'all. Man, y'all listen. Salute to the Wreck Mob. Peace to the earth. She's in the building. Shouts to my guy. Jokes on you, my guy. Let's get it, y'all. Come on, man. Call me up with some more spooky stories. You're starting off real good. You know what I mean? Let's get it. You know how we do. We got over 400 people in the chat. Make sure the likes is matching the room. Let me know how many likes we got because I want to make sure people doing the right thing. The like button is free. Make sure you share that. But yeah, if you new to the channel or you new to the room or you just now coming into the room, rapper Magoo passed away age 50. All right. You know, him and Timberland I think they had like 2 projects, I want to believe. 2 albums. Shouts to Empress Judah. Yeah, get those likes up. She's saying it's 324 likes. Come on now. Get those likes up. Let's get to it. Let me go through my I got some spooky videos for y'all. Let me go through my Instagram. Peace. 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 You now tuned in to m.reck TV. State your name when you call it. Yo, fam, mute your audio. Hello? 201. Let me call him back.
Hello.
Peace.
Oh, I'm sorry, I had down the wrong number.
Oh, okay. You call m.reck TV?
Yeah, I'm like,
Okay.
wait a minute, I'm gonna check this out. I'm gonna be honest. I'm calling from Jersey City, but I did see the video. I'm like, wait a minute, is this real? Okay.
Okay.
Sorry about
Nah,
that.
I mean, well, look, is this your first time tapping into m.reck TV?
Yes.
Okay, do me a favor, mute your audio real quick on your TV or your laptop.
Okay, I'm gonna mute it right now. Okay.
What's your name?
My name is Kathy.
Kathy. And where you calling from? Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Jersey City.
Jersey City in the building. We got Kathy in the building. Now, Kathy, do you have a supernatural story for us?
Well, the story is that I was looking at the video and I'm like, oh my God, you got to be kidding. And then I see that kid swimming and I'm like, wow, that's powerful. So that's what I had, but I can't think of nothing else. But I have the number I can call back and I can think of one.
All right, not a problem. All right, I appreciate you calling. Make sure you like and subscribe and hit the bell.
Okay, no problem.
All right,
thank you, dear.
thanks.
Enjoy your night.
You too.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, we welcome everybody here at Spooky Hours. You can call that number if you new or you been around and you never called up and you always wanted to tell your story. This is the time to call because usually the line be crazy. I guess people little spook tonight. You know what I mean? So this is the time. Take advantage because a lot of times people can't even get through. So if not, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to my Instagram and pull up some spooky videos, and we could comment on that. You can call me on that until these people get enough guts to call, because that's all that is. People be a little shy. Let's just say that. You know, I could say shook, scared, but let's just say they shy, bashful. We got my boy Trap the Dawn on the line. What's happening with you, King?
Salute, m.reck.
Salute
to the Rack Mob. Yeah, I just wanted to call in right quick to say R.I.P. to Magoo.
Uh huh.
You know what I mean? It's a sad thing, sad situation, and it's really crazy because like I always wondered what happened to Magoo because you know what I mean. You know, he was in the late '90s, early 2000s, mid 90s. You know what I'm saying? He was, you know, with Timbaland, Genuine, all them. And what was crazy is I actually back in the day, I actually liked Magoo, but I remember a lot of my partners, you know what I mean, they would kind of make fun of his rapping style or whatever, but I think it was because they wasn't really paying attention to what he was saying. But he was flowing though. But something that I find spooky though about Magoo is didn't hip hop just turn 50?
Yes.
Like last week?
Nah. Friday, 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Crazy. So I don't know if he died today or was it yesterday or maybe was it Friday? You know what I mean? We don't know. You know?
Man. That's
wild. That is spooky. That is spooky.
Spooky.
You know,
yeah.
You know what? What's so crazy? I didn't go live. You know, we supposed to did the blackout show this week. That was on me. I had a lot going on, but I want to say happy birthday, hip hop. You know, we celebrating the anniversary of hip hop, 50 years. You know, August 11, 1973 makes hip hop 50 years old. You know what I mean? So Friday was the hip hop celebration, hip hop anniversary celebration. They had a big event at Yankee Stadium, and they got a lot of events just in general for the whole year, but that was a big event Friday night at Yankee Stadium.
That's a fact. I saw some highlights.
Yes.
From that. But
Yes.
yeah, man, that's really all I wanted to say is RIP to Magoo. And I just want to tell everybody out there, just make sure that you take care of yourself. 50 is way too young.
Correct.
And we just gotta really be on the lookout, really be conscious of what we eating, what we drinking, even the people that we around, because negative energy is like so contagious. So I just wanted to put that out there for everybody as well.
Yes, that's a fact, my brother. I appreciate you tapping in. Trap the Dawn.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna be in the chat.
Yes, sir. Peace. 50 years hip hop. I love you. Shouts to Gina Rose. Yeah. Let me tell you something, man. This hip hop thing saved my life. Man, I know I said it before, but wasn't for hip hop, man, I wouldn't be here. Let me tell you something. This hip hop thing means everything to me. Man, I got a personal relationship with hip hop. So personal. But we'll talk about that. Let me see. I think I had somebody else just call. Let me see what's going on. Let me go to my call log. Oh, people calling from anonymous. Yeah, that's why I didn't answer it. I think I got a voicemail. Call me up 310-598-2974. Somebody said the reason why people not calling because the thumbnail got them spook out. Let me see if I can find that chat. Or just type that again. I'm gonna highlight that. Oh, here you go. I don't like doing anonymous, but hopefully this person keep it G'd up. Peace.
Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's going on, fam? You calling from a anonymous number. What's happening with that?
Yeah, it's like a Google number. That's it.
Oh, okay, it's all good. So state your name, where you calling from. Keep it clean. Let's get into your spooky story if you got one, or if you want to speak on Magoo, talk to me.
Yeah. You can call me Jay.
All right.
I'm calling from Harlem.
Shouts to Jay from Harlem.
I just want to speak about knowing about a conspiracy. It's two people from my island. Like back in the days when I was younger, I got a chance to meet one of the guys who was pretty powerful back in my country, and I got a chance to meet him and see some of the things that he worked with, and he told me about a conspiracy one day when they enter in America. He has a partner with him to take control of the country. So I wanted to find out how it was going to be done. So the plan was when they come, the other guy that works for them, he's going to be like the host. He's the one that carries all the demons in him. So he has like legions and legions of demons inside his body. So he's the one that's going to release the demons, and these spirits are supposed to enter into people's bodies. And once they enter into your body, they take control of your mind, your speech, and everything. This process is basically happening right now as we speak, because I did run into them over here, and they kind of show me examples of what's going on, what they've been doing since they've been here. So one of them made a demonstration, say, yo, wait until somebody walk across the street. I'll show you how advanced we have become since we've been living in America. So there's a lady started walking across the street. So I seen the dude's eyes getting real big. So I'm like, yo, why your eyes getting real big? He said he's about to release the demons through his eyes.
Wow.
So all of a sudden, the woman stopped in her tracks. She just stopped. So I'm like, yo, how did you do that? He said, I released the demons, sent it into the woman's body, and now she stopped she's waiting for me to give her instructions. So it's like, yo, what you want to do with her? I said, I don't get down like that, man. You better let that lady go. So he started telling me, so, oh, you feeling sorry for these women and this and that. He has no mercy on them. He's been doing that for years. And these females that he sees, he just release a spirit in them and he just take control of their body. They do anything that he says. I'm saying, yo, you're not doing that under my watch. So he decided to let her go. But before he let her go, he told me she's already programmed. That means that if he wants her like next year, next couple of weeks, he can always do something for her to come back looking for him. Like she'll come right out his door and knock at his door, ready to get down, because he's already programmed.
Wow.
So my job was to expose him. I had to expose him in the neighborhood, let people know what he was doing and stuff like that. But nobody wanted to go against him. I think even the cops heard about it, but everybody was scared to go against him because he was that powerful. So now, since I've exposed him, it's like everywhere I go, people like attacking me, like, you know, just saying crazy things. Like he's using people's bodies to send some subliminal messages to me to make me feel uncomfortable for exposing him. So people will just randomly come up to me like they possessed and start saying crazy things to me, like everywhere I go. I mean, sometimes I have to stay off of the street and just come home and just stay home for like mad days. So you start hearing people creeping around the building, back of my building, talking crazy. Just, you know, it's just for him to make me feel uncomfortable to know that I exposed him and now I have to pay the price for it. So it's basically like he got these people walking up and down like robots in the city of New York. And eventually the plan was for them to control the whole entire country like that. So there's people walking around with mind control, speech control, all that is going on right now. The cops don't really want to get involved because they're not really equipped for spiritual warfare. Like dealing with somebody like that, they're not equipped for that because of all the magic and tricks that he has. So I really don't know what to do, man. It's just a scary situation. I remember the first time I found out something was going on is when I was on Fordham Road, and there was a little kid that was walking with his mother. The kid just keep on looking around at me, and he started fighting his mother like he's trying to break away. So the kid eventually broke away. Like, I don't know where he got strength from, but he broke away from the mom and came up to me and said, look at me. Didn't I tell you that when I come to America, I was going to take over? I'm even inside these kids' bodies. You won't be able to stop this. So he was relaying a message from out of the kid's body to let me know that they in America and they're doing business. Like, look at this little kid. I'm inside of it. So that's why the kid broke away, just to release that message to me. So you can't stop this. And the kid went right back to his mother. That's how I knew something was wrong with the people in the city. But eventually it got worse and worse and worse. And I've been under constant attack. So the only way for me to have any peace after exposing them, they have to be taken out. But I don't want to do it the legal way. I might have to get law enforcement to try to work on something to go after them, because it's basically just there's so much people that's in fear of them. If they just continue to do what they do, then you imagine that the crime rate, homicide, all kinds of stuff is just going to go to the roof. If they can influence people what to do, because they are literally living in people's bodies. We are basically like vessels with their spirits in there.
I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. You sound authentic, and also
it's all over New York, brother.
No.
It's all over New York. You go to Harlem, you go to Washington Heights.
No, I believe you.
Some people know about this. This has been going on for like 25 years in New York.
No, I believe you. What I'm saying is your voice and everything make this shit even more spooky. You got the people in the chat room spooked. And I want to salute you, Jay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you sound authentic, right? I want to salute you.
Yeah.
I'll give you a round of applause. You might have the spooky story of the night, be honest with you, because That sound like it came from the heart.
Not even half. I didn't even tell half of the story.
Oh man, listen, man, you gonna have to call back. You're gonna have to look. You're gonna have to unblock
Go
your
ahead,
number.
sorry.
You're gonna have to unblock your number, man, because I gotta lock you in. So if that's not even half the story, we want to hear the rest. So you gotta unblock your number, man. So this way I can contact you and all that or whatever, man. We need, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna front. You setting the tone right. I like this vibe right here.
All right. Like I said, this is a Google number, so I don't really know how to unblock it.
Or just text me your number, man. I'm gonna keep it with me. Nobody's gonna have your number. You know what I mean? Text me your real number. You know what I mean? So this way I can lock you in.
Text it to what number? This number, the
number you just called.
To what number?
310. I'm gonna put it on the screen. Hold on. Can you see the screen right now? Look at the.
Hold on. Let me go on the screen and see if I find the screen.
Look. I'm putting it on the screen. Look. See it? 310-598-2974. The number you called.
Okay.
All right. Text me.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, text me your number and be like, yo, this is Jay. Okay.
All right, then I'll text you the number. Yeah.
All right. Oh, you can call back too. Text me the number. You can call back.
I'll text you the number and I'll call right back.
All right, my man. Peace.
Yeah. All right.
Shouts to Jay. I like that. That sound authentic. It got spooky. It got dark. He got the fire. I ain't gonna front. Facts. He got the voice and everything. You know, yo, I ain't gonna front. When he started going into the story about the little boy, man, you know, you get those, you know how them hairs stand up on your neck? Yeah. When he was telling the story, yeah, that's how I knew it was authentic. Them hairs on my neck started standing up. Facts. It got spooky. You know what I mean? Hold on. Spooky! Yeah, I believe every word. I'm right with you. Got them goosebumps. Miss Diligent is in the building. Nas, where you been at? The Queen Nas in the building. Yeah, gave me the chills too. I ain't gonna front. That's when you know it's authentic, because there ain't nothing really be, you know, moving me. But that was authentic right there. Great story, man. Had to salute that brother. Shout out to Jay. He's gonna call back in a little bit. I think we had another caller. Let me get to these other callers. Kennedy, I'm about to hit your line right now, my G.
What up? This Kennedy calling out of his.
Got 500 people in the building. It's late night. Pound that like button. This is spooky hours, man. We got some of the most spooky stories.
Salute.
Kennedy, what's happening? Talk to me, man.
Man, R.I.P. to Magoo, man. I was just jamming out to her, like, you know, when the playlist coming on, you know, Timbaland had a whole lot of hits back then.
Facts.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, rest in peace to Magoo. Facts.
Yeah, and I think the only reason why he didn't really pop up because of his voice, but that boy had bars.
I mean, his voice, he had his voice reminded me of Q-Tip, and I thought his voice was kind of dope.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah.
But he had more bars, though. You know what I mean?
No doubt. Pound that like button, man. Run the likes up. Let me know how many likes we got. We got over 500 people in the building. The people want to tap into the spiritual realm. This is the show for it.
I like that picture you got up there, too. That looks like a good tattoo.
Yeah, spooky, too.
Yeah. Dog, and you know what else spooky?
What's
My
up?
baby mama.
You said your 5 baby moms?
Yeah, no, the last two.
Oh,
the Mexican one and the one that's mixed with them. Because I think they did something to me, dog. Because I don't know if I told you about this. I was laying in there. I had to move because of this. Because bees was in my window, like packed in like the omen.
Damn.
Like, no, this true life.
Spooky!
And I was like, man, and then they still be trying it. I'm like, nothing works. Maybe because I don't give a damn, or I don't know. Like I was laying in the bed and I'm like, man, what's all that buzzing? I'm listening to it, and then I walk in the kitchen And then you know you raise the blinds up or whatever, and then it's like a bunch of bees packed in there. And then they had to come get the beekeeper to walk me out of there. They said just be still.
Hold on, Kennedy. I gotta take this call. I'm gonna hit you right back, King. Peace.
Yes. Yeah. Did you get the number?
Yeah, I got you. I got you. And you just called. This is the number that you calling from, right? Yeah. I got you, Jay. What's happening, man? You want to finish the story?
Yeah, I just want to say a little bit more about remember, it's two of them. It's a stepfather and it's a stepson. It's two of them. Well, I want to speak a little bit about the stepson. I remember there was kind of like rumors going around that like, this dude just don't eat, like, on his job. Like a lot of the workers, he was doing security at one time. A lot of them say that, he doesn't eat. And at lunchtime when everybody else taking their lunch break, he's washing his car, doing something else. And everybody just found it funny. Like when they invite him out to like a function or something like that, a wedding or whatever, offering him some type of food, he's always, turning it down. So when they told me about it, and like I said, I knew him. I took the opportunity to get the landlord where he lived to go up in his apartment. So the landlord said that they had to fix a toilet up there because they've been fixing the toilet up there for a longest time. They don't know why they got to keep on fixing this dude's toilet. So I said, I want to go up there because I'm hearing things from the workers and stuff like that this dude don't eat. So they went up there to fix the bathroom. I stayed there. I searched the kitchen. I searched all the cupboards. They had no food in none of the cupboards. I look into the fridge. So when I look into the fridge, I noticed that there was mad containers, like plastic containers with red liquid in it. I said, what the hell is this? Like, there's nothing but plastic containers with red liquid. So I called the super and I called the plumber. I said, come look at this. They said, that look like blood. I said, of course it's blood. There's only containers with red liquid in it. And there's no food present inside this apartment, like it. Not in the cupboard, nowhere. It's just containers of red liquid. So we kind of suspected that he was getting the blood from the pigeons that was on the rooftop, because the super at that time had spent a lot of money trying to get rid of the pigeons, and the pigeons just wouldn't leave. Like no matter what he do, he put like a fake owl up there that still ain't work. So we said he gotta be using, this has gotta be his blood supply. So one day I went around the back of the super house. He didn't see, the guy upstairs didn't see me. He didn't know I was around the back. But I noticed that he had some breadcrumbs on his windowsill, and there was a couple of pigeons that was eating the breadcrumbs up there. He was kind of like kneeled down. He was just watching them, like expecting more and more to accumulate to eat the breadcrumbs. And all of a sudden, he used like a laundry bag, and he caught probably 4 or 5 of them at one time in the laundry bag, and yanked them into the house and closed the door. Wow. All you seen was feathers flying around the window where the pigeons were once eating the breadcrumb. So I said, damn, that's where he getting it from. So he didn't see me. So I kind of ducked off because I just witnessed that. And I remember there was a female that lived across the back of the house. She had told me that, you don't notice that we build like our back fence like mad high. I said, I noticed that, like you'll just build that back fence mad high. I said, why? Because they said there's something that's living in that building. I be seeing you that's not human. I said, what you mean? She said, me and my father could stay here from the back from our window, and we can watch that thing grabbing pigeons. That thing is not human. So her father said, in order to protect themselves, let's build the back wall like mad high, because whatever is over there, we don't want it to come over here. So we start hearing all these stories about dude. It's like, damn, it's crazy. So we used to see him, like, he used to be coming into the building with mad different chicks. And I never knew at that particular time that these chicks was on the spells. Like, you know, like how he got so bold and demonstrated how he does it, like release spirits into any female that he sees. You know, we thought he was just doing that because, you know, he know how to pick up chicks, but now we get to find out that all them chicks he had back and forth, they were under some type of trance.
Wow.
So, they was basically moving under his command. Like, he'll be like, he'll put a command in their head and they will follow. So when you see them walking with him, they look normal, like they supposed to be with him or whatever, but the whole time he is giving them instructions inside their head. That's called telepathic communication. He's telepathically communicating with them in their mind and telling them to act normal, so he could take them upstairs and rape them and do whatever he got to do. Yeah. So this thing is a bona fide vampire, man. Even in the area, there was a couple people that try to move on him one time. I seen one time a cop pulled up to him and they was questioning him about some type of snitching or something like that, because I think they get to find out that not only are these two guys powerful with them voodoo and witchcraft, they also try to help. They also helping law enforcement take down people by using their skills. Their skills is voodoo and witchcraft. So they start using that to get paid for being informants, like, you know, getting information on people or whatever. So I know there's a car that pulled up one time. There was 3 guys in the car. One guy had a machine gun that looked like an AK, and 2 guys in the front. And they was confronting him about some stitching allegations that they kind of tied to him. We get to find out the reason why they keep on fixing his toilet upstairs is dude got so much information on people he don't even know where to put the paperwork. He start flushing it down the toilet.
Wow.
Yeah, he got killed a couple times. And he had a couple speakers stuffed with information, like little papers, like when you break a fortune cookie on the size of that paper. He had names of all kind of people all over the city that's selling that stuffed up inside a speaker box. Like, he just didn't know what to do with all that information that he was getting. So it's 2 of them. So the people that pulled up to him, they're accusing him of being a snitch. So he's not really saying much in his defense where they're accusing him. So one of the guys looked behind and told the guy with the gun, say, yo, shoot this MF, shoot him. So the guy in the back, he tried to position himself to put the gun through the window to shoot him, but he couldn't move because the guy opened up his eyes. Remember the same thing I told you about that opening eye stuff. He opened his eye real big, and it's like he sent something into the dude with the gun, and the dude with the gun struggling. He couldn't even move. Like, the only thing he could do is tell the driver to get out of there as quick as possible. They had to take off, man. All you seen was smoke from the tires, man. Like, That's how quick they got up out of there. So all the hitters and stuff like that knew now they couldn't just approach dude on no regular trying to shoot it up type stuff, because their guns was no match for all that evil demonic power that these 2 guys was working with. So they was asked out. So you can't beat them in battle. Eventually you're gonna have to back out and just make them do what they do, because there was a lot of attempts against them and there was all failures. So these people are considered like 2 like untouchables. Like, you're not gonna just be able to move up on them or whatever. But I think I could get the jump on them because there's something different about me. Now people always said that something different about me. Like, it's something about me that they kind of fear.
Jay said, I think I could get the drop on him. Shouts to Jay.
Yeah, I feel like I can. Like, nobody else can move. What happened is that they got some protective force field over them. Some protective force field. You're not getting through that to get close to them. You got to break all kind of barriers to get close to them. You know what I'm saying? And
no doubt. But
once
Jay,
they start
look,
releasing them,
this is what we gonna do. Man, you told 2 great stories. We got you locked in. I got you locked in. I don't know if you got more for the next show. Definitely, you can call up. Is this your first time tapping into the show?
Yes, first time. Yeah.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
I'm this is episode 108. So we did 108 episodes, and this is your first appearance on Spooky Hours at episode 108, like close to the hour mark. So, man, I want to say thanks for tapping in. Great story. And definitely tap in for next Sunday for the Spooky Hours.
Just let these people know. Just before I go, just let these people know in New York City in America, man. Say, yo, this guy really got the lock on us, man. He's controlling our speech. He's controlling our movements, our thoughts, everything. I was gonna blow up the name, but I ain't gonna do that though, because I be trying to expose them on YouTube, and every time I put their name in YouTube, keep on deleting my deleting my information and stuff like that, trying to protect them. I know that they have the guidelines and stuff like that, but I know exactly where a person could go and take a look at one of them. They got their Facebook, they got a Facebook page, and that's a stupid thing to do. You're doing all that dirt out there, and you got a Facebook page. You stupid. So I already got the picture taken already. I would, I don't want to do that to your show, like let people know where they can go and look at this dude or whatever. But maybe one day I'll text the name to you.
Okay. Yo, Jay, man,
so
I appreciate
you can look up their profile.
I definitely do that, man. I appreciate you tapping in, good brother. Thank you.
All right, take care.
All right, peace. Shouts to Jay. Man, the calls is coming up crazy. If I call you back from a 646 number, just pick up. Peace.
Hey, what's going on, Reggie?
Peace. You now tuned. Say it again. What's your name, fam?
Keith.
Keith, where you calling from?
From Milwaukee.
Shouts to Keith from Milwaukee. Talk to me. Keith, you got a spooky story tonight, or you want to give condolences to Magoo?
Well, yeah, shout out to Magoo, man. You know what I'm saying? Magoo, Timberland. You know, Timberland definitely one of my favorite producers growing up, so definitely shout out to them cats. I definitely got a spooky story for you, man. Here in Milwaukee.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Let me shout out, my peoples in the super chat. Shouts to J.E. for sponsoring this live. He says Jay, who just called, is Spooky Hours movie material with the Armstrong emojis, with the camera emojis, popcorn, and the fire emoji. Salute. Appreciate you. I agree. We definitely gonna have to do a reenactment or reenactments on Jay's story who just called. Shouts to Jay who just called. But yeah, let's get to it, good brother.
All right, so when I was younger, I tried to get into astral projection. Okay. Never get into astral projection. I recommend never do that shit. You see people on the social media talk about it, try to make something good about it. I think these people is lying. I think these people is agents. What happened with me was when I was young, when I was in my college days, I was sleeping at some friend's house. And by the way, my friend's house was haunted. They had numerous encounters with spiritual activity at this house. All right. Anybody from Milwaukee and you on Wells Street, the lower end of Wells Street, you already know what it is, right? When it comes to that spiritual stuff. But anyway, I'm in the crib. We sleeping, right? Because we had an event the next day. So we all chilling at some of my homies' cribs and we go to sleep. Whatever. And I'm sitting there sleeping on the couch. And all of a sudden, my whole body goes numb. My whole body goes numb. Like, you know how like you sleep, right? But you ain't all the way asleep. Like you trying to make yourself go to sleep. Like you kind of awake, but you like, man, I need to go to sleep. But your eyes is closed. So I'm kind of like in that phase, like trying to make myself go to sleep, but I'm still awake. All of a sudden, my whole body goes numb. I freak out. I try to get up. I cannot get up. My arms paralyzed, my legs. my head. I can't move my head, my neck. I can't move nothing. The only thing I can move is my eyeballs. I can't even talk. My vocal cord was paralyzed.
Dang.
And I had one of my homies across from me, and I'm talking to him. I'm like, his name PJ. I'm like, PJ. I'm like, PJ. Like I can't get it out. And I'm fighting. I'm trying to fight this feeling that's over me, that's pressing me down. And it goes on for about 2 minutes. And I finally get up. And I get up and I'm looking around the crib. I'm like, what was that? I'm looking around the crib. I walk around for like a minute or two. And I'm like, forget it. I'm going to just lay back down, try to go to sleep. I lay back down, try to go to sleep. It happens again. This time it was for about to me, it seemed like about 5 minutes. I could not move my body whatsoever. I look to my right, because the only thing I can move is my eyeballs. I can't talk, nothing. I look to my right, I see this shadow over me. It's not over me, but it's kind of like on the side of me, like a dark shadow. And I just freak out. So with all my might, with all my might, I'm trying to go crazy. I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to yell. I'm trying to scream. I'm trying to do all of that. I cannot do it. And this goes on for about 5 minutes. So after that, boom, I snap about it. So I'm like, what the hell was that? So then, like, a couple days later, I started researching, about this feeling. Because I'm like, man, what is that? My friends are telling me, oh, man, you had a what they say, a witch over you, you know what I'm saying? Or spirit trying to get over you. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I don't know. So I started doing some research, and people was like, oh, no, this is astral projection. This is the stage that you have before you go into the astral realm. So, you have these people online that's teaching you how to go into this realm. You got to lay down, go to sleep. You got to relax your mind. You got to do all of this stuff, right? So the curious person that I am, of course, I tried it. So about a year, I was trying this way. I'm like, man, I want to go to the astral realm. I want to see what everybody's talking about. I'm trying to float around with the spirits, silver cord, silver lining, talking to the Most High, I'm trying to see what this about. Right. Every time I tried it, I always get to that phase where my body go numb, but I would never, ever get to that point where I just go to that astral realm because I was too afraid. That feeling that you get over your body, that where your body just paralyzed, is not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling. And I got to the point where I started doing more research. Come to find out, you ain't really going nowhere. What you're doing is you're letting stuff in, right? When I would try it, I would hear noises. I would hear like these popping, clicking sounds, some like from the Omen or from the Ring movie or something like that, like them little clicking, scary sounds. I would hear them trying to do this stuff.
Wow.
So I learned that stuff ain't good for you. You playing with that world, and if you ain't anointed by God, or you don't know, if you ain't got that spiritual protection with you, you letting that stuff in. Because my life after that, it went downhill a little bit. I'll tell you that right now, man. I really do some shit in my life, and I realized, man, because I was playing with something that I didn't know what I was dealing with. It affected me on a spiritual level that I didn't recognize until I got older. And I really had to go through a cleansing phase, a spiritual cleansing phase, to really get that negative energy off of me. So I don't recommend nobody doing that. I know people talk about it, they joke about it. I recommend nobody try that astral projection stuff because you really playing on.
Got you, my brother.
Sure.
I appreciate you tapping in, my brother. Make sure you get that Spooky Hours TV series. Go to spookyyhourstv.tv or hit up the patreon.com/mrecktv. My brother, I appreciate you calling. Let them know who you be again.
Oh, this Keys from the Mill, man. Shout out to the Mill, man. You know what I'm saying? 414 all day.
No doubt. Peace, Keys.
Yeah.
Let me get to all these missed calls, man. Tonight is a great night with these stories. I ain't gonna hold you. I got a lot of new callers too. New callers, I'm about to call you back from a 646-397 number. All right. Let me see. What number was that? Just down. Hold on 1 second. I want to make sure. All right. 931. I'm calling you now. Pick up. Pound that like button.
Serving food and shining shoes.
Hey, good morning. Who's this?
Hey, you call m.reck TV. Mute your audio if you can.
Oh, my bad, Bo. What's going on, dog?
What's going on? You call m.reck TV?
Yes, sir. I sure did, man. Hey, listen. I'm a subscriber. I don't know if I'm live or not. Even if I am,
live.
what's going on to everybody?
You live.
I just wanted to. What's up to everybody? All love, shouts out, love. That's all we gotta say. Shouts out to the Big Easy. Shouts out to everybody, especially the Big Apple One.
No doubt.
No, I was just, man. I'm a new subscriber, and I don't want to take up the time for the long time callers and everything. G, I just love what y'all putting down, man. And I heard you was doing some spooky talk, right? Am I incorrect?
Yeah, this Spooky Hours. That's the name of the show. And
man, can I tell a quick little? I'll try to keep it under like 2 minutes. G.
All right, let's get it. Let's go into your story.
All right, one. So peep this, dog. So I'm from upstate New York. You heard me? From Callicoon. Shouts out my mother from Queens, Ozone Park. Everybody on 52nd. Everybody in Manhattan. All right. So peep this out. And Brooklyn as well. Hello, Harlem. We see you. We heard. So listen. So I'm in this old ass dilapidated house. It's a true ass story on my life, on my mother, on everybody.
Be easy on the cursing though. Be easy on the cursing and do. Hold on. Take me on speaker. Take me on speaker. Take me on speaker so I can hear you loud and clear.
Yes, sir. My bad.
Okay, yeah,
All
let's get it.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
All right, one. So listen, so here's I am. I'm a young cat at this point in time. I'm 31 years old, and I'm chilling. Like currently I'm 31, so I was a young cat back then, so I might have been like maybe 8 years old or something. Maybe, I don't even know. But I was very young. And I remember my mother used to sleep with my father in their room, obviously. And I used to sleep with my pop, my brother, who's essentially like my papa now, rest in peace, my papa. But and he and I was sleeping in our bed under our bunks, and we heard a loud ass boom, 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 like somebody running down the steps. You feel me? Mm-hmm. But because we had an old ass, part of my language, we had a big attic, and at the same time on life, my mother and my father come running into the hallway talking about who was that. I look next to me, it's just me and my brother, and we're all four standing in the hallway, and we heard the front door slam. Boom! And we never knew what the fuck that was. A part of my language. I'm sorry. That's how scary it is. Honestly, it gives me shivers even talking about it.
Wow.
Like
spooky.
In the middle of the night, and I looked at the clock, and it was like flashing 4:44, and it was just flashing. And I remember coming out like, and my mom screaming. She was screaming, "What the f is that? What the?" She's an Italian, she's a Sicilian Italian big woman, white woman, and my and my pops and I, what I'm saying, so Dominican. So we come out, he's ready with the piece, you feel me? And I'll tell you, the fact that we all looked each other in the eye, and it was all four of us, and we know that it's only a 4-family home, and we heard the boom running down from the staircase from the attic, and then a slam, a big boom, like you just landed on the first stair, and then you ran down the steps, and then the front door shut, boom, made me sick, you feel me?
No doubt.
You heard me?
I got you, man.
All right. That's all I want to share, King.
I appreciate you calling, good brother.
All right, keep it spooky, King.
All day, King.
All right.
Yeah, we got love for everybody that call the show. If I call you, pick up. I'm calling you from a 646 number, 397. Pick up. Let me try to get these missed calls. They don't organize these call logs. Is weird. They don't really organize, so I don't know. Let me see. Hopefully, I'm not calling the same number. Pound that like button. We got 500 people in the room. Run the lights up.
M.reck, what's going on?
What's going on? Who this?
This is me from Texas.
Me
doing all right?
From Texas. I'm great. How you doing?
That's wonderful. I'm making it.
Okay.
I'm just making it. I ain't gonna fake it.
That's
I
what's
do
up.
want to share a little story.
You there, Miga?
You know, it was a.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
I lost you. I lost you for like 20 seconds. I hear you now.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, good. All right. So, quick story. All right. It was early morning here in Texas. It was raining. You know, just another day of getting ready for, what we got to do for the day. Okay. My ex and I were involved in a very toxic argument. Okay. It was early in the morning, like 6 o'clock in the morning. It's raining. I'm cooking breakfast. We arguing. Kids going to school. It was just a very strange day. Okay. So, as you know, I'm cooking breakfast. We open the patio door just to kind of air it out a little bit, right? The door's open. We still arguing. We go to the bedroom. Okay. The bedroom is the last room down the hall, the last room. Okay. We go in the room, sit down, still fussing back and forth. And the next thing you know, like out of nowhere, a big white husky, a dog, came in the room out of nowhere.
Wow, that's
and
spooky.
I was like, we jumped up looking, and they chased the dog out or whatever, and it was a strange situation. But in that moment, I was not scared. The dog was looking like, "You good?" He looked at me. He looked at him. And then, he started chasing the dog out. But I was like, that was my protection right there. Because there was something real ugly going on that day.
Wow.
Yes.
I appreciate.
So,
yeah, I
that's my
appreciate
story.
you calling.
I appreciate you. Keep up the good work. Peace.
All right, not a problem. Peace. Yeah, man. We open the lines up to everybody. Let me see. If I miss your call back now, because this call log don't really put things in order. Let me see. Peace.
Hello?
Yeah, you call m.reck TV?
Hello?
Yeah, you call m.reck TV?
Yeah, this is Cole. I'm calling. I got a story. I got a
Yes.
spiritual encounter.
Okay, let's get to it, man. Just keep it clean.
Yeah, I'm calling from Chicago, South Side, Robert Taylor home.
All right, shouts to the whole Chicago, West Side, South Side, my brother D Shy, Tone Styles. Let's get to it, good brother.
All right, I got one. This is like about 98, like 20-something years ago. I'm from the project Chicago. The projects used to run Chicago. So, like, the roughest, toughest guys was from the project. Matter of fact, Mr. T from my project.
Oh, word? Mr. T from your projects? What projects is that?
Yeah. Robert Taylor, he's from 4022. I'm from 4037, 5 blocks from the White Sox Park, South Side.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
The low end. Yeah, the low end. So,
wow, that's what's up.
the Lord has saved me, man. Jesus saved me. So I'm like 17. I'm coming back to the projects, talking to one of the guys. He was one of our main shooters out there. You know what I'm saying? But when he had moved in the project, he was like older than me, but we was hanging together. And so I'm come talking to him, and I'm telling him about Sodom and Gomorrah. And it was crazy. I'm telling him about Sodom and Gomorrah, how the Lord destroyed them. And he's flicking the channel, man.
And it was like, the History Channel where basically the archaeologists, they do the digs and all that, you know what I'm saying? It was the Sodom and Gomorrah was on the channel.
Wow.
It was on the channel as he's flicking, and he looked at me like, "Whoa." Yup.
That's crazy. That's spooky. Spooky.
And then I got another one. Let me give you another one. It was this dude, like I say, this like 9'5". He had just got out of jail. His name was Lucifer. So I didn't know nothing about who Lucifer was. You know what I'm saying? I'm like 14 at the time. So I don't know nothing about who Lucifer was. So his other name was Satan. But he got the name Satan because he did a drive-by on a church at a funeral. So that's how he got his name Satan. So we at the same house, my buddy house, who I was telling about Sodom and Gomorrah, because he was on house arrest then. So,
yeah, hold on. I gotta say this, man. You capping or you for real, man?
I'm for real, bro. Yeah, I'm for real, bro.
All right.
Yeah, I don't, my name is Cola, Joe. I got a book, a movie coming out, Joe. I'm a prince. The Lord made me a prince, Joe.
Okay. All right. Keep
Yeah,
going.
I'm a prince, bro, with the Lord. So look, I'm telling this guy Satan up there, bam. So my guy up there, the guy Satan, I'm telling him about Jesus. So he like, man, you don't, man, that Jesus stuff, man. Why about, let me see, like a few weeks later, he missing.
Damn.
Now look, it's crazy. It's crazy, man, how this story went, man. It's crazy. Like, the guy who killed him, oh, man, let me break it down to you. Man, we come to find out the guy who killed the guy Satan was this other guy named from my hood. Now, the first time I went to the county, this is 9/8, I get to the Cook County Jail. They say, man, this is Cola. I say, yeah, that's my name, Cola. They turned me right back before I even stepped foot on the deck, man. I ain't see no judge or nothing.
Wow. Crazy.
So look, when I go to the bullpen, I see this guy named LZ. I have my little Bible in my pocket, so I'm telling him about the Lord. We get out of jail at the same time, man. And he ended up getting killed about a year later, but he the one that killed the guy Satan. He strangled him and threw him in the trunk, man. Yup.
I hear you.
Real talk.
I hear you, man. Good story, good brother. I appreciate you calling. All right?
Yeah, definitely, man. All right, love.
All right, peace. I don't know about that one. I'm gonna keep it a stat. I need the rec mob in the chat room. Let me know. If you feel like that was cap, I want to see the cap emojis coming down the timeline. Peace.
What up? What up?
Big
This
Fine.
Big Fine. What's going on,
What's
Brother
happening?
Rack?
What's happening, Big Fine? Talk to me. That last story. Did you hear that last story?
Yeah, I heard it. I don't know what I heard, but I mean, I
what you think?
Brother must have experienced something he may not have been able
to articulate.
really Exactly. So something must have happened in front of his eyes, or he seen something and just probably couldn't put it into words. So I'll give him that.
Okay, gotcha. The people in the chat room, they got a whole bunch of cap emojis going down the timeline. So I hear you.
It is what it is.
It is what
sometimes
it is.
some people need someone else to tell their story.
Yeah.
And sometimes they don't always have the words for it. So just be easy, y'all. Give them that. Give them that.
Salute to the rec mob. The rec mob is, you gotta come with it. If you don't,
word up. You sure do.
They gonna roast you. They gonna handle you.
Exactly.
So Big
And your
Fine.
phone better be right.
Oh,
too.
your phone better be right. They gonna roast you. They gonna smoke your boots. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So, Big Fun, you got a spooky story for us tonight?
I got a little something.
Okay.
So it's what I have is more kind of on the sad side, but it is a premonition story. I have a lot of those.
All right, hold on 1 second. Let me shout out people in the super chat that supported the show. Shouts to the homie Ty Queen, I believe. Hilton. He said caller under investigation for unemployment, PPP loan, and Section 8 fraud. Caller owes the government $178,000 in restitution. Pay attention.
Y'all wrong.
That is crazy. That gotta be the wildest super chat. Funny,
Y'all wrong.
That is
Y'all
hold
wrong.
Shouts to the homie. Appreciate you sponsoring the live, and that super chat was funny as hell.
Y'all wrong.
Yeah, so Big Fun, you got the floor. Hold on 1 second. Shouts to DJ Moschino. He's in the building. 1/3 of that Unsung Heroes. We got the new episode up, a clip of the homie Genovese. Go check that out. Speaking on how Nas try to give him a deal at Sony, try to get him a deal at Sony Records and all that. So check that out. That's on the channel. All right.
Okay. Y'all check that out, Wreck Mob.
Big Fun, you got the floor.
Excuse my voice if it kind of goes in and out. I got a little something going on, but
okay.
So we were friends while we were kids all the way up until we were 13. And I don't know if this has ever happened to anyone else. Like I said, some of us we find these gifts within ourselves a little early, some a little later. So I remember we were going skating one Friday night, and my mother went to pick her up. And when she got in the car, an eerie feeling came over me. I looked at her, I greeted her. She's my best friend. We were happy to see each other. But the rest of that night, I had a sense of dread within me. The reason is because I felt I wasn't going to see her again. There was something in my spirit that told me this is the last time you're going to be with her.
Wow.
We had so much fun, the best fun. And I remember when my mother took her home, I gave her a hug. And, we were friends, but we didn't hug on each other or nothing like that. But I gave her a hug and I told her I love her. And she looked at me and she was like, I love you too. And I was like, call me tomorrow, because it was real late. And we got out of skating at like midnight. So I was like, I'm going to talk to you tomorrow. Call me tomorrow. And she was like, okay. And, I heard from her the next day, but I didn't hear from her after that day. So like I said, that was the last time I physically saw her. Oh, wow. And, just kind of just the emotions I was feeling that evening while we were out skating, I kept seeing blood on her. There wasn't a drop on her, but I kept seeing it splattered across her face.
Spooky!
She couldn't understand why I kept looking at her. She like, is something on me? Am I okay? What's wrong with my hair? I'm like, no, you fine. We good. Let's go get something to drink, or let's get back out on the skating floor. She ended up getting murdered.
Oh, shit. Wow.
Like maybe,
spooky!
I want to say maybe about 2.5 weeks later. Her case is still unsolved. But
murdered how? Like she was shot?
She was shot. She was shot.
Wow.
At home, in her home.
Damn.
It wasn't a drive-by or anything like that. And there was no robbery. Now, she was at home by herself. And, her people weren't into no mess. You know what I mean? Nobody was in a gang. Nobody was selling anything. As far as what I knew, they were straight laced and still are to this day. I still talk to her mother and her brother and everybody to this day. But the sense of dread I felt when she got in that car, It's undescribable because it inside I was crying. Inside I felt really bad. But on the outside I'm smiling, I'm, having a good time with her. And I don't know, it's just when she got in that car, I knew I wasn't going to see her again. And that was going to be the last time we were going to be able to be together, to hang out, and her being herself. That it still kind of chokes me up to this day because, like I said, there still hasn't been any answers. No one was ever caught for what happened to her. And she has such a beautiful and sweet spirit at 13 years old. So it was just really unfortunate. Like I said, it still gets to me to this day. I think about her on her birthday. Her birthday was literally 4 days after mine. So I always think about her and talk about her, with people just to kind of keep her memory alive, because she was an exceptional and gifted young lady too. Very, very smart. Very smart. Who knows who she would be today, if that hadn't happened to her. But another premonition story I have, around the same time, a lot of this stuff, when those gifts started to rotate and really come around in my life, was around that preteen age. So most of my life I went to private schools. At that time I was at a private junior high, and it was a Roman Catholic school. So about, I want to say maybe about sixth grade, we got
hold on, Big
new
Fine.
priest.
Hold on, Big
Go
Fine.
ahead.
I think the lines got crossed. Hold on. I'm gonna call you right
I
back.
heard that.
I'm gonna call you
Okay.
right back. Hold on, y'all. The lines got crossed. Let me call Big Fine right back. Can y'all hear her? That was crazy. Hold on. Let me call Big Fine back. Yeah, that was a little trippy. Pound that
What
like
up?
button. Big Fine. What's happening? I don't know what
What's
happened.
going on?
Yeah, the lines got crossed, so I wanted to call you back. Sorry about
It's
that.
all good. It's all good. No problem. It's all
You
good.
can pick up where you left off at.
Well, I was going into my next story. So in about junior high age, I was like 12 years old. It's about sixth grade. I went to a private school, and it was a Roman Catholic private school. And sixth grade, we got a new priest. Now, I know you all know those stories about how they ship these priests off to different places when there's a problem. I'll just put it like that, when there's a problem. So we got this new priest from Connecticut. And soon as I saw him, I said, yeah, something ain't right about him. Now, we are all human beings. We're all human. But when you take on a certain role or title, you kind of calm down on certain behaviors. He cussed like a sailor. I don't hold smoking cigarettes against anybody. He smoked. So a lot of his behavior was contrary to that of a priest, a man of the cloth. But,
Gotcha.
like I said, we are all human. So when I first saw him, my skin crawled. And he was a small, petite man. He was actually, I was larger than him in the sixth grade. He was a very tiny little petite man. And it ended up, but was very well versed in the Bible as expected. And, I'll be honest, I learned a lot from him about terminology in the Bible and what it means. So for the next, because I stayed at that school until eighth grade. So for the next few years, He was our religious teacher, if you will. Now we get out of school, we, graduate 8th grade, and that summer going into our 9th grade year, this big news story comes up on TV. And, I'm talking to a friend of mine, and come to find out, they found him in a mall. What's that?
Oh, my bad.
No, you good. They found him in a mall parking lot relieving himself. I wouldn't say relieving. He was working on himself, if you will. Now, what he was doing is what was so spooky and what was so strange. He was up against a car tailpipe with his member in the tailpipe.
Wow.
Now, like I said, when I first caught a glimpse of this man, I said something is irregular about him. It isn't just the cussing and the whatever. There's something that's wrong with him. He isn't the total person that he's presenting to us. There's something contrary about him. And they ended up finding him outside in a mall parking lot, like I said, pretty much having sex with the tailpipe of a Honda Accord.
Spooky! Crazy. Crazy. That's next level. Crazy.
Yeah, because I mean, we have all of these alities and all of these isms nowadays, and all of these sexual preferences. I mean, I don't know where Buicks and Hondas fit into that for some people, but, to each his own. I guess some people are in love with things.
Yeah, that's nuts right there.
or couch cushions or whatever have you. So, yep, that's all I have for this evening. Shout out to VA and, them dealing with the passing of Magoo. I was a fan of Magoo. Back in the day, pretty much a fan of Timberland and that whole set. Yep. You know what I mean? So, and you could tell that, they really had a family vibe besides the music.
Correct.
So I know that they're really heartbroken right now.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that song "Give It Up" that they made, where they had everybody on there. And out of all the songs that other musical families, production families have put together, you could tell even within in that video that they had a lot of fun. Everybody just put their little 2 cents on the song, and we're gonna go ahead and put it out. It probably wasn't even a song that they were planning on releasing, but
Facts.
it was so good that let's go ahead and put this out. And I just my heart goes out to his family, to all of their friends, everyone that was touched by Magoo. My prayers and condolences are with them. So that's all I got for you, Reg Nation. It's always a pleasure speaking with you, Brother Reg.
Appreciate you, Big Fun. It's always a pleasure speaking to you as well. Thank you.
Absolutely. I'm gonna drop a couple dollars here in a few minutes.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
All right. Peace, Reg Nation.
Let's get to it, y'all. I'm gonna get back to all these missed calls. Somebody was calling me up like crazy. They must got a crazy story. 787-469. I'm calling you right now because you've been calling me. You called like 1,000 times. This story better be phenomenal. Let's get it. Pound that like button, y'all.
Hello.
Peace.
Hello.
Peace. Mutual audio. Can you hear me?
Who?
Can you mute your audio? It's m.reck TV. Mutual audio.
Wait, hold on. You calling where?
This is m.reck TV. You called, right?
Yeah, I've been calling a whole bunch of times, but it wouldn't go through.
Yeah, I was on the line with another caller. Can you mute your TV or your computer?
Okay, you want me to put the volume all the way down on the computer?
Yeah.
I mean on the TV?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, because I
Okay.
can hear the show. Yeah, just mute it.
Okay, I muted the TV.
Okay, so just state your name, where you calling from, and you got a spooky story for us, or you call to
It's just
yeah.
it's just the story about the brawl in Montgomery.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, you can speak on that real quick.
Okay,
Okay, so what's your name?
my name is Vicky.
Vicky, and you calling from where?
I'm calling from Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Shouts to Puerto Rico in the building. Vicky, so
Thank you.
you're welcome. So Vicky, let's go into your story, or you want to speak on the Alabama River boat situation?
Yeah, I mean, because I'm watching it now, because I just stumbled across the
live.
Across it in YouTube,
Okay.
and I've seen the other videos about it and stuff like that, and in a way, it's sort of like mixed feelings, because in a way, I feel happy that they did that, because they came together as Black people to help each other out and help one of their own, because I know that black and black crimes exist. When you have brothers killing brothers, you understand? But we need to stop that. And this, I feel that I need to talk about this too, because even though I'm Puerto Rican, I come from Black people.
Got you.
Okay, I'm Puerto Rican, but I have Taino descent and I'm Black descent from my family. Like my mother's Afro-Caribbean. My grandmother was Black, okay, and her mother was Black. Like black. You understand? So the thing is that for me, I feel when I see Black people going through stuff like that, it bothers me, because even though you look at me and I'm a brown person, a lot of people confuse me for being Filipino or Filipino woman or Mexican woman. You understand? Yeah, so they don't see the Black part of me, because my mom, if you look at me and my mom, I look like her, but I'm lighter than her. So then I don't look Black, I look like Filipino. But the thing is, I feel the reason why I wanted to call is because although that happened, I'm really, really, really proud that nobody took out a knife or a gun on both sides.
Definitely.
I'm so glad and so grateful that nobody really got hurt and there were no weapons. Nobody took out a shank, a knife, or a box cutter, a gun, because that would have been, bad, really bad.
Got you.
I just hope that from now,
yeah, Vicky, we on another show. I'm on another show called Spooky Hours. We did that show last week. That's a whole nother topic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I appreciate you calling. All right.
Yeah. Okay,
all right.
But I just want to see Black people do better. When they're in situations that they're like other white people or whatever, they go low, we go high. We need to go high and be the better person.
I hear you.
So
I appreciate
this stuff
you.
that is going on could stop.
I hear you. Correct. All right. All right, Vicky.
Yeah.
You have a great
very
night.
much.
You're welcome. Take care.
Okay. You too. Bye bye.
Right, peace. Vicky is far out the loop, but shouts to her. Yeah, let's get back to Spooky Hours. People in the chat room, yo, wow, they're talking about bang on Vicky. We got to be respectful over here, because some people is not that internet savvy. Like she's on last week time. You understand what I'm saying? Some people be on it like that. Like when some people call a show, right? And I hear in the backdrop, they in the first hour of the show. We might be in the second hour of the show. Some people might be stuck in time. So you gotta kind of be patient. You know what I mean? She's in last week right now. You know what I mean? So on that note, salute to her. Let's get to it. Let me get to these missed calls. But she was calling like crazy. I should have knew something was wrong. Anytime when somebody call like that, it's always a little off. But let's get to it. Salute to the rec mom. Pound that like button. We still got 500 people in the room going into 5 minutes to 2. 678. Peace. Peace.
Hello.
Yeah, you
Yo,
live
what
on.
up?
Yeah, you live on m.reck TV, the livest show. State your name. Where you calling from?
Yo, what's up, m.reck? This Boogie, bro, calling from ATL.
All right, Boogie, what's happening, man? Talk to me.
I was sitting there watching the show, listening to it, man. I figured I'd call in and give you my little spooky story that I experienced a few years ago.
Okay, just do it. Let's get make it short and sweet and keep it clean. Let's get it.
I got you. It was a few years ago. I was went to basically have Thanksgiving dinner with my family, and seeing all my family there, and one of my uncles was there. I seen him, spoke to him and everything, and then maybe like a week or two later, like I had this crazy dream where he died in the dream, basically, and I was at his funeral. So the dream was so crazy that it woke me up out my sleep. And so like I hit my mom's up like, yo, I just had this crazy dream that, my uncle died or whatever. And she was like, well, they did just take him to the hospital or whatever, for something was wrong with him or whatever. And, left it at that. But it was just crazy. Like I would just have a dream about him out the blue like that. And then, him dying at his funeral or whatever. Now, mind you, this is Thanksgiving when I saw him, when I, went to have dinner with my family for Thanksgiving, right? So come Christmas Eve, he dies, bro.
Damn.
Like he dies that morning. And it messed me up because I'm like,
wow.
why would I have dreamed his death and then not even a month later it happens? That was like real crazy to me. Like I didn't understand it because why would God show me that? You know what I mean? And this was my uncle through marriage. We wasn't even blood related. He was married to my aunt. So, and that like tripped me out. It tripped me out so bad, bro, that I couldn't even go to the funeral because I didn't want to, because I dreamt the funeral. I didn't want to go to the funeral and like basically see my dream in reality. So like I couldn't even go to the funeral. It just tripped me out because I couldn't understand why God would show me him dying in a dream. Like it didn't still don't make sense to me to this day. So like now when I feel like I know something or see something or whatever, I keep it to myself. And I don't know if maybe when I told my mom about it, I spoke it to existence or what. You know what I mean? But I thought that was just crazy, bro.
Yeah, you had a premonition. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
And then I've had another one, but I won't know. Yeah, I ain't spoke on it or told nobody. I'm see if it happens when it happens. But I've had another crazy dream. You know what I'm saying, about an actual celebrity, and I hope it don't come true.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens.
Gotcha. No doubt, good brother, man. I appreciate you calling the show. And condolences to your uncle. And yeah. Salute.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate it.
All right, no doubt. Peace. Pound that like button. This is the livest show. I am the livest host, m.reck for spooky hours. Let's get to it. There's a lot of people who call, man. I'm trying to get y'all back. If you see me call from a 646-397 number, that's me. Pick up. Let me see. Who else called? There's a lot of people calling. I was on the line with Big Fine. There was people calling crazy. And the lines got scrambled because now the call log, it got so scrambled that it got numbers tangled together. Like, and it's wild. Like, I don't know, something spooky. Call me back if I didn't get to you. The lines is open now. This is your perfect time to call. 310-598-2974. if you call earlier, 30 minutes ago or so or whatever, and I didn't get to you due to I was on the phone, the lines is open now. 310-598-2974. Oh yeah, let me get to my sponsor. So while I'm waiting on some more callers, this m.reck TV Live is sponsored by BLK Prime. Suge Knight TV series coming soon. Hold on. Let me do this the right way. So make sure you go bookmark blkprime.com so you can watch the Suge Knight TV series. You know what I mean? So yeah, go to BLK Prime. You know, you can follow them on Instagram, but go to the website so you can watch the TV series. It's 10 seasons. Suge Knight gonna be narrating it. blkprime.com. All right. I'm gonna pull up the website. Hold on one second. Where's the website? Here we go. So this is the website. Make sure you bookmark that. Yeah, bookmark that. blkprime.com. All right. That's the only place where you can watch the Suge Knight TV series coming this fall. You heard it here first on m.reck TV. Yeah. I'm involved with that not only in the promo, but on the behind the scenes side. I don't want to give up too much information too early, but yeah. It's a lot going on. And a new Spooky Hours episode dropping any day, definitely this week. All right. I'm just fine tuning the final edits on it. So make sure you go to spookyhourstv.tv and binge watch the episodes. And then also you can go to the patreon.com/mrecktv. We at the 2-hour mark. So if nobody don't call, I'm gonna wrap up the show because we 2 hours in. Rest in peace, Magoo. And yeah, man, another great show. I thought this was a great show tonight. Spooky Hours is fire tonight. Another great show. Episode 108, man. I want to give myself a round of applause and the rec mob. Hold on one second. Spooky. Hold on one second. This joint bugging. Hold on one second, y'all. So I want to give myself a round of applause and the rec mob and people who who love Spooky Hours, who've been tapped in since day one, episode 1. We on episode 108, and we got a TV series and everything else, man. Beautiful. Go to spookyhourstv.tv. Man, so grateful, man. Appreciate y'all. Gratitude, y'all. Salute Rec Mob. And we gonna keep this thing going, man. m.reck TV. Peace. Peace. Hello.
Hi, m.reck.
How you doing?
Hi, this Queen from the Bronx.
Queen, what's happening with you?
I'm good.
All right, you changed your number because I think I had you locked in.
Yeah, I did. I changed it.
Okay, what's going on? You got a spooky story for us?
Well, all our stories are spooky, not particular. Just listening to the stories. When the caller Jay.
Mm-hmm.
We have all these amazing stories how God talked to us, and I thank God for you that He gave you this blessing to come up with this show.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I just want to share some things to the callers.
Okay.
And to ourselves.
Okay.
I'm just taking my time so I can breathe. You can hear me clear?
I can hear you loud and clear. Take your time.
Okay. So, because we know that we get special gifts, And it comes from a power that's greater than us. You agree?
Yes.
So once we connect to those powers and you know who you belong to, who you are in your gifts, when we receive them, whether you use it for good or evil, you choose what God you want to serve. So when you become one with that spirit, like Brother Jay said, this is a spiritual warfare. A lot of us is not prepared for that. You cannot be touched by any unclean spirit. When you know the power when you come into knowing yourself and that oneness with God that He gives you, that purity, that only some things you can't even explain how you receive the knowledge. You didn't read a book. You didn't get a degree for it. Nobody can tell you how God told us to be. So because we live in this world and it tells us about money, some of us sells our souls to the highest bidder. When you know your worth, you're not for sale. You're bigger. Those that came in touch with other beings. We are all different species. It's just like it's several different types of tribes. They didn't call themselves by colors and divide and say who's Spanish. They went by tribes. Did we not? So because there's many of different, there's like several different types of ants, different species of dogs, different breeds. Why would we not be the same? Why would we not be many different?
Correct.
Who our spirit is a different from seeing a person in a physical, because we look at actions and colors and face expressions. If your only way is to get to know a person because you spend time with them, that's the third dimension. That frequency is low. It's okay. You're on your life journey. We have to go through some things to be able to see the blessings that we get and to understand where it comes from. Many times we get certain things we hear at the ages of 5 and 6 years old. Some younger. The youngest is 2. We have these supernatural experiences because that's the purest form that we just come from. This is how the spirits talk to us. But which one is speaking to you? Because whatever house or whatever power that you give over your body and over your mind controls you.
Got you. Appreciate you, Queen.
Thank you.
All right.
I just wanted to say I'm sorry if I was long-winded, but just know who you are and your gifts and who gives you that power. So this is how they speaking to us. So much prayer is needed. My condolences go out to what's his name again?
Magoo.
Magoo with Timberland and his family.
Fact.
I thank you, m.reck, for letting me speak. Thank you. God bless you.
God bless you. All right. You're welcome.
Good night.
Good night. Peace. Hold on. I got another caller that had called up. Let me see. Who was this? Shouts to Queen. Oh, hold on. Somebody. Peace.
Man, I'm driving and little Oprah almost put me to sleep, man. Damn.
You wild. You wild.
I ain't get to hit the horn, man. Hold up. Let me let down my window, because I'm rolling.
Shouts to Jose with the air horns.
You know what I'm talking about?
You out on the highway wilding.
Yeah, man. She reading the book. I'm about to go to sleep. Like, come on, little Oprah.
Yeah, you crazy.
Hey, you know Deacon Weasel just called me, man. Talk about Jose. Jose, what little city was that you was talking about? I'm trying to catch the next thing smoking down there and get arrested by the dildo police so they can let the K9 so they can let the little K9 toss his salad.
Pause, man. Y'all niggas is crazy with that, man.
I'm gone, man. I gotta
right.
get to Pennsylvania, man, by 11.
All right.
I'll holler, man.
Drive safe, man. All right, peace.
All right.
Yo, Jose's a nut, man. Pause. Yo, Jose is a nut. Like, yo, he's a maniac, man. Oh man, yo, this show be having me dying. I mean, just in general, man. I love doing what I do. I love rocking with the Rec Mob and doing spooky hours, and I'm blessed, man. I'm grateful, gratitude, y'all, and yeah, we gonna keep this thing going. You know, spooky hours. Live show, Spooky Hours TV series. Got a new episode coming. So go to spookyyhourstv.tv and if you're new to the channel and watch the TV series, you know? We brought some of these stories to life and we're going to keep bringing them to life, man. We're going to do 100 seasons. Easy. You know what I mean? That's easy. So, you know, it just takes time and money to produce these episodes. You know what I mean? So I'm doing what I can because I'm juggling a billion things, man. Some people just got cakewalk. Some people, you know, me, I gotta wear many hats, and you know how it is. It is what it is, man. My life is crazy, but I'm blessed though. But on that note, appreciate that eye to eye. He said Spooky Hours is definitely top 5. Thank you, King. Oh, Queen, I don't know. I can't really see in the default picture because you got like your hand over the face. So I don't wanna, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna just say appreciate that, family. You know? So on that note, double deuces and bubble gooses, y'all. This is episode 108. And definitely tap into that TV series, spookyyhourstv.tv, and hit up that patreon.com/mrecktv where you get to watch all the movies and all the episodes. All right. Peace, y'all. Y'all have a great night. Rest in peace to Magoo, man. We off this. Yeah, the callers, I don't know what's going on. So we gonna end it. We ain't gonna hold y'all, man. We gonna just, I go live tomorrow on a regular live. So I'll go live tomorrow. You know? So on that note, we gone. Peace. Double deuces and bubble gooses. I'm gone. Love y'all. Hold on. We got a caller. Peace.
What's up? What's up, bro?
Mute your audio. Mute your audio. Mute your audio, please.
All right. What's going on? What's going on, m.reck?
Salute. What's happening? State your name. Where you calling from? State your name. Yeah.
P8 from Chicago, man. I like everything you doing. I mean, I've been fucking with y'all for some couple of years.
Yeah, be easy on the cursing. Be easy on the cursing, good brother.
My bad, but y'all keep going up, keep the good work, man, and you inspiring a lot of people, man. And congrats.
All right, no doubt, good brother. So you just called this just to show love?
Yeah, and rest in peace to Magoo too.
All right, no doubt. Rest in peace. All right, peace. All right, y'all. We off this, man. Double deuces and bubble gooses. We out of here, man. Y'all have a great night. Y'all be safe. Love. Salute to the Rec Mob. Salute to my whole team. That's Jay.